Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller prospecting, and it's October Appreciation Gaw. Or it's going to be if YouTube lets me. It's YouTube's obviously still upset about the whole vendetta thing, and it's not letting any of us do anything. It wouldn't let Jason over at Flower Gold Wizards upload his video for 3 tries, and it just would not let me connect. I don't know why. At first, it let me connect earlier, about a half hour ago when I set everything up, but it said my bitrate was so slow it wouldn't let me go live, and I don't know. And then that went away, and everything else, who knows. So give me a second. Let me pop out chat so I can catch up, say hi to everybody. So every week YouTube does something. There we go. All right. There we go. We'll get this going. Reg Lab, thank you for being here and being the first one here. T-Rep Adventures, Donna, Charles King, SRIP63, thank you for being here. HD Shovelhead, thank you for being here. Mentally Corrupted, Chris W., Prospector James E. Minor, Mark Sheldon, Culver Prospecting, the one and only. Who else we got here? And if I miss anybody, I apologize. Half my chat's cut off because I had to reset my modem, so... Refochus Rockhound, yeah, I saw your message right before I went to go set it. Yeah, it does it like once a year. It'll just refuse. See, it's telling me right now my bit rate. So if we get cut off, I don't know. Stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended. That's so stupid. There's nothing wrong with my internet, that's for sure. And there's nothing wrong with my computer. I mean, I do a live every Tuesday. So, but all right. Wrenches, repairs, and prospecting. How's it going? Package total. Well, it's backyard prospecting. Let's go. Let's go, Pats. Benjamin Garcia, how's it going, brother? Ken Whalen. Who else? Who else? I think I got everyone. Sean McClelland, Alan Curie, Chef V prospecting. What's up, Chef V? Long time, brother. Been busy, huh? So, all right, let me get my ugly mug up on so I can see my screen. Then pop out this chat, move it here. All right, there we go. Oh, so many technical difficulties just so I could give some stuff away. It's just crazy. But, you know, what you going to do? What do we got tonight? So we got some stuff to give away. It is Patreon appreciation giveaway time. And we're going to be giving some stuff away. So for, here, where's my notes? I need my notes because now YouTube's got me all flustered. I don't know what I'm doing. So for our $5 members... I do have a little bitty picker for y'all. It's a little, what is it? 0.21 grams just for $5 members. So if you're a $5 tier member, you will have one entry for that. If you are a $10 or $50 member, we have this 0.70 gram nugget. And I don't have enough pictures to put up there, but that one's a really cool looking 0.7. It's got a lot of quartz inside embedded in it. It's really, really cool. And then for the $25 and $79 tier members, we have this monster at 2.16 grams. So this is a beast. I really like this one too. Man, and if anyone wants, when I give these away, you're more than welcome to say, Dylan, add that to your collection of one, because these are really nice. And then finally, for every single member, you get one entry for either a 1 gram bag of Paydirt. There's a Miller Prospecting bag of Paydirt, either 1 gram of that, or the Clyde's mini sluice setup. You'll get your choice of either the 1 gram or the sluice. And it comes with the sluice and the cleanup table, as well as all the little doodads and dinghies that it comes with, the hoses, the legs, everything. It's your choice. Unless you're overseas. If you're overseas, you get a 4-ounce, 1 gram bag of Paydirt. That's your choice. That's your only choice. Flash in the pan. What's up, brother? I know. I took the last week off. I know. It's Halloween, you know. Kids and candy and stuff like that. So, and that's good. So that means if one of my mods wants to post up the hidden link and pin it, I'd appreciate that while I finish talking. But yeah, so this week we're going to be doing 2 name pulls. We're going to be pulling 2 name pulls for the Patreon for the live show gauze. So we still have 2 entries for that. For the 1 gram bag, we have 10 entries, and this will be entries number 8 and 9. So next Tuesday, we will be giving away the 1 gram Tuesday tailings bag for the live show gauze. No worries, Rooted. No worries, Rooted. So thank you very much, Nightbot and HD Shovelhead. I appreciate that. And Donna, thank you very much. And thank you both for being here and being mods. I really appreciate it. YouTube always just gets my goad when it starts messing stuff up, because I'll be in a rhythm getting all my stuff set up and I'm like, okay, this is done. And then the next thing you know, it throws me a whammy and says I'm no good. So I do have yeah, I have teenagers. Teenagers love to go trick-or-treating. So actually they didn't. It was just court order. I have to pick up my kids from 6 to 9 for Halloween. I don't know why. It's the court order, and I'm not going to miss those 4 hours because it'll come back to haunt me in a year or two from now. You know it. Like, oh, well, he didn't pick them up for Halloween the last 2 years. So I pick up my kids. I make sure no matter what, my kids are picked up when my dates are required. So, and thank you very much. Thank you very much, John. I really appreciate that. So I do have a battle coming up. It's going to be a couple months because I'm kind of booked up for December and January, but I do have a battle coming up with your Paydirt. I found somebody that I thought would be a really good battle for your Paydirt. So I know, court orders. So, I'm glad. I'd take any time I can get with my kids. I would have my kids 24/7 if I could. So that's why I canceled the show. Normally I would, it was just Halloween, I would just do the show, but it's because I could spend an extra 4 hours with my kids or 3 hours or whatever it was. I take those 3 hours very, One of the reasons why we're all missing Vendetta prospecting is because family comes first. So, hopefully he'll be back. Let me make sure. So, here, I'm going to, there we go. So there we go. I pinned the hidden comment thing, so because we're not going to be doing any panning today, make sure you go and leave a comment on the hidden video, and make sure you're here if I pull your name, because we're going to be pulling 2 names, and you don't want to miss out because we're this close. Next Tuesday is the Tuesday we will be giving away the Paydirt. So for that, I know Christmas is coming soon. I know, my kids. Oh. Battle proof with that 1.33. Yeah, I wouldn't be so guaranteed about that. I always know a couple Paydirt sellers. And hey, Richard B., how are we doing tonight? Hopefully everyone is doing great tonight. It is a Tuesday. It's a midweek, We got a couple more days till Friday, but all right, so again, what do we have to give away today? We're going to be giving away a 0.21 gram picker to all my $5 members. You will each get 1 entry, exactly 1 entry. If you were a member in the month of September, this is for all the members that were in September. So I did get a new member in October, but that will be next month. October. Why do I keep thinking it's September? These are for members who are in October. See, September was my birthday, and I'm still hung up on my birthday. I'm still waiting for presents from some people. No, this is October's Patreon. So if you were a member of October, this is what you're going to get away. So if you joined right in November, I had somebody new join in November, so your name will be missing if you happen to be here. So this is anyone who is a member in November. If you were a $5 member in November, you will get 1 entry for a 0.21 gram picker. If you were a $10 or $50 member in the month of October, you have 1 entry for the 0.7 gram nugget. And if you were a $25 or $79 tier member in the month of October, you get 1 entry for the 2.160 gram nugget. And then anyone who's a Patreon member in the month of October gets 1 entry for either the 1 gram bag of Miller Prospecting Paydirt or the Clyde sluice setup. So as seen in the video, really cool system. So, and that will be free shipping. Everything's free shipping. And again, unless you are overseas, if you're overseas, your only option is the 1 gram bag of Paydirt. And it's a special 1 gram of Paydirt that only weighs 4 ounces. So who else is here? Who just popped in? I am Zaxxon. How's it going? Thank you for being here. CJ Hayes, thank you for being here. And I saw your message. I was like, what? I was saying it was my Paydirt. You talked about 2 Paydirts in your email. But yeah, it was kind of jumbled. I was talking to my buddies on the phone when I was trying to email too, trying to do two things at once. Mentally corrupted. Yeah, anyone got a discount code, feel free to share them. So, yeah, nobody's been doing it. I haven't been seeing it. You know, now that Lynch Mining's closed, there's very few sales ever going on. You know, almost nobody's ever doing the sale except for gold and Paydirt now. So, But all right, I'm going to go. We're not going to spend too much time tonight. I'm going to go check because I need to. And I apologize. It seems like it's forever and it happens every time. I still have not made up the Paydirt for the Patreon members. So this is the only bag I managed to make up. And that's because that one's been sitting on my shelf for a couple months. Because this is, oh, and by the way, the Paydirt that if you were a $79 member and you're guaranteed Paydirt, this is all the Tony Paydirt that I did for that live show that was extremely difficult. So all the Paydirt that is being shipped out tonight, if you win this bag, if you win the 1 gram bag, or if you're a $79 member with a guaranteed bag of Paydirt, it is an extremely difficult Paydirt to go through. So it does have some plus 10 gold in it that should be easy to find, but everything below the plus 10 is going to be difficult to pan out. So, and I've been waiting for the dirt to dry. That's why it's been taking me so long. This stuff would just not dry out. I had it sitting outside for a week, and as soon as it would start looking like it would dry, I'd forget it outside, and condensation would get it wet again, and it'd be too cold. So, there you go. Free ship 2023. He just goes to Zach. So yes, that's what everything's going out. Donna, thank you very much, Donna. I really appreciate that, Donna. Everyone's way too kind to me, especially now. I'm just totally kind of frustrated. And I've been working on something. I have something big coming in December for one of the live shows. We're going to have an extremely long live show, Patreon show, next month. So something, not for the giveaway or anything, just, I'm going to actually be doing some panning for the Patreon show. So I've been working on some other stuff, and it's just kind of got my brain all, 55 years old. My brain gets confused very easily, and now, with YouTube and stuff. I know, we talked about this, what was it, last Tuesday? I don't own a grill. Everyone was telling me something's wrong with me. I don't own a grill. I know. I was going to put it in my stove. I was like, man, I'm just putting it in my stove to dry it. But when I was cooking, just like the little stuff, when I was drying the gold, it put off some fumes. So I was like, well, I don't know if there's, this is old. I know where Tony gets his stuff has all been worked before previously. So I was like, well, I don't want there to be a lot of mercury or anything floating all around my kitchen. I got enough brain damage. I don't need more. So, no. I'll sell you some gold flash and Paydirt, but every time I ask you, you say no. But yeah, I do need to get a grill. I think we talked about it about 2 weeks ago. I need to get a grill. Probably won't be during the winter because, it's going to be too cold to grill anything. But next time I'm going to get one. And usually I dry out my Paydirt long in advance where I put it. I have a fan in my basement. I put under it and just blow air on it for a month and it dries out. And I just totally dropped the ball and remembered it the other day. And I was like, Patreon Paydirt, got to dry it out. And then what happens is I put it inside of a garbage bag at night, so cats don't go into it and leave a little treat. So good time to buy a grill. Just got a new one at Lowe's. Well, dang it! Now you can make me go spend money. All right, let me put it on my list. Grill, Lowe's, or Home Depot. I have to go check out Rural King too. Rural King usually has some really good deals too. Yeah, we did. Hey, Rocky Mountain Prospecting, how's it going? Best time to buy a grill is when well, dang it, y'all gonna make me spend my money. So, well, it's actually not my money. It's all on plastic credit cards because, this is the time of year where I max out all my credit cards buying stuff for my kids and hope that I never have to pay it back because, I'm old. I got to saddle my kids with a lot of debt, Yeah, there's no dry desert air here. It's been cold here at night. It's in the 30s and 40s at night here, so I wish dry cold air. What? The only place that I know that's still hot is Arizona, and I don't want to go to Arizona because it's too hot and there's no gold there. So, American Homestead, how's it going? No, I haven't heard anything of them coming back. I honestly don't think they're going to come back. I, I've talked to Rhett a lot in the past before, long before they had any problems. And I know he had other things in the fire. His family has businesses other than the Paydirt business. So, not him personally, but his family. So I'm sure he could just go back, to work for his family or something like that. So I think his brother was in construction, if I remember right. And his family owns a lot of property in California. They have vineyards in California. So maybe he goes back to work with them or something. I don't know. I know he is a trained chef. So maybe he goes back in the kitchen and works. But I honestly don't think they'll come back with lynch mining. I just don't. I think he burned so many bridges. I know somebody emailed me the other day or left somebody left a message the other day to me that they were still owed $1,600. So that they had bought $1,600 worth of, I guess they bought a half-ounce bucket or something like that and never shipped and never got anything. So, yeah, I think they owe so many people money that they're just going to, sadly, I don't think they're ever going to repay anybody. I think that was, wishful thinking, them telling people, there's no reason they'll file bankruptcy and lose all debt. And, and it was a sad story. I think it was just a mix. It's like it's Murphy's Law and everything comes in threes. I think they took out a bad loan. I don't know if I said it in the video or not. I think I did, but they took out a bad loan that went south on them. And I think they used that loan to start doing the giveaways because that loan happened right around when they started doing the weekly giveaways where they would give away this and this and this. And I don't think the giveaways helped them. It's one of those things. If you're a Paydirt seller, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it for all the money he owes. But, one of the things about Paydirt sellers is you can end up being pretty much paying Paul to pay Mary, where you're taking in money just so you can buy more gold and then ship out. And that's why you kind of get that delay. And I don't know if that's what happened with him, but, it seems kind of like that's what happened with Lynch's mining, that they were cooking their books out of the word. In other words, they weren't bringing enough money. It was essentially a Ponzi scheme almost, where they weren't, they didn't have 100 grams of gold sitting around for the next 100 orders. They would take those orders in, buy gold, ship it, and they'd never be back. In other words, yes, they will not be back. Yeah, so. Well, congratulations. I do, as much as they ripped everyone up, I do have lynch mining on my shelf. Sadly, I also had to add Vendetta prospecting to my shelf. I'm hoping to take that bag off one day when he comes back. But yeah, lynch mining, I seriously, if they come back, it won't be lynch mining, that's for sure. I haven't even checked in a long time to see if they still had the website up for sale or not. I did check, I think like a week or two ago, and the website was still up. But they probably paid for hosting and everything else for a year, so it's probably just going to wait until the hosting runs out, and then it'll just close and disappear. So, color prospecting. Yeah. Hey, Joey Brown, how's it going? So, but yeah, it's sadly, it happens with, a lot of Paydirt sellers. It's one of the reasons why, I'm always constantly doing these reviews. I've been doing these reviews for 7 years because Paydirt sellers come, Paydirt sellers go. Sometimes they come back. I actually did one, I can't remember the name of the Paydirt, is it Big Country? I want to say it was Big Country, but I might be wrong. Don't take my word for it. But I know one seller did come out with some Paydirt, and it was about 50% ROI. But it was one of the ones that had huge claims where, we're going to load it with nuggets and all this and this and this. And they got popular a little bit, and then they closed up, ripped everyone off, and then I found out they came back under a new name, and I did a new video telling everyone that they'd come back under a new name, and they closed it up within like a month. So, it's because all my Patreon members, I get to do things like this. I can, find all these bad sellers and the new sellers that come out. I still have, I think next week we're doing, who are we doing next week? Next week we have somebody I haven't never done before. See, next week we're doing BGV, Big Time Gold Ventures. We're doing them. So I've never reviewed them before. I think some other people have reviewed them. I don't know. But, there's always new sellers coming. As other sellers close, somebody else takes their place. So. So, and it's only because of my Patreon members that I can do all these videos. I can tell everybody which Paydirts to buy, which Paydirts not to buy, and things like that, which is why I try to give back as much as I possibly can to my Patreon members after I've finished buying all the gold and doing all the videos and everything. Whatever's left over goes to my Patreon members. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go double check everything, and then we're going to give away all these nuggets and the 1 gram bag of Paydirt or the sleuth. So we're going to find out. Well, everyone's got gold fever, Not everyone can be sensible with their money. So, all right, there we go. Let me see. Yep, all right. So we are all set up. We're going to start doing some giveaways. Let me get my sheet so I can write down the winners. My paper, we've got it all. All right. So we're going to shrink down the ugly mug. There we go. And there we go. And we're going to be doing, this time we're starting small to big. So we're going to start with the $5 tier members first. And again, this is all my $5 members in the month of October. David Hayden, how's it going? Thank you for joining us. Only Pans MJ. Always driving, always feeding your kids, things like that. Oh my gosh. MJ, crazy. Thank you for listening, and I appreciate it. So here we go, our $5 members. Yeah, I give, I will say, doing my reviews, I give them 30 days, and if I wasn't reviewing them, I don't even think I would give somebody 30 days. I just give them 30 days because I want to shoot the reviews, but, honestly, 30 days is the absolute longest I would give anyone. Is the 30th day, I file a chargeback that day. But here we go. We're going to shuffle this as everybody that is a $5 member or was a $5 member in the month of October. Let's shuffle it up. And this is for the 0.21 gram picker. Good luck, all. Let's see. Who's it going to be? Tyler W. So congratulations, Tyler W. And then now we're going to do the $10 members. Every $10 member gets one entry for the 0.70 gram nugget. PA Patriot, how's it going? Thank you for joining us. Bacchus 573, thank you for being here. So there we go. All right, now let's do this one. These are all my $10 members that were a member in the month of October. And we will shuffle this up 3 times, pull one name, and that person will get a 0.70 gram nugget sent to them. Oh, well, is it It is Mark Sheldon who is in chat. So congratulations, Mark. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And now we have the $25 members. Let me catch up on chat for a second. Then we're going to do the $25 members. It's $25 or $75 members. Or $79. Thomas Leha, what's up, brother? A busy working mama. Well, that's good. That's good. Everyone should be a busy parent. Any parent should be busy at all times. If you're not a busy parent, so your kids are in trouble. They're getting into trouble or they're in trouble. One of the two. Someone just buy your Paydirt and not use the code. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right. All right, now let's do the $25 giveaway. Again, this is everybody who is a $25 or $79 member. And this is the one we have the most of. Everyone kind of, I think, knows the $25 tier is the best tier. And the $79 tier is just as good because you also get a bag of Paydirt every month. So, here we go. We'll shuffle this up 3 times. And then we're going to give away... Maybe we'll shuffle it up one more time. These 2.16 gram nugget, a really beauty too. And again, like I said, if somebody wins these nuggets, they don't have to take them. They can be more than happy to tell me I can keep and add it to my collection of one. There we go. Good luck, everybody. Thank you for being a $25 tier member, or 10, or 5, or 79. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was so close, HD. But Clinton Cole. And I tell you, this has got to be 100% rigged because I was talking to Clinton Cole this morning. Oh. So Clinton Cole, he's going to be super excited about this. Right. And lastly, the wheel name. So HD, I tried to rig it for you, HD. You see, I tried to rig it for you and it just, I don't know. Must have been some turbulence in the force or something. I don't know. Dust on the wheel or something weighted it wrong. Yes, there is a $79 tier. I have a $79 tier. It's essentially the $25 tier, but you also get a bag of Paydirt every month. So, and I will, and because Clinton won, Clinton did send me some of these headlamps. And I might throw some in with some of these packages if you win. So if a headlamp shows up to somebody who's already won, then you know those come from Clinton Cole. Because Clinton Cole sent me a whole bunch of these headlamps. And I'll probably throw some in the packages. I don't know. I'll have to see how I ship everything. But I'll definitely throw one in if somebody wins a sluice, because that's a big box and it can fit lots of room. All right. So lastly, we have the big wheel. And again, this is for either your choice. You don't get both. You get to choose. You can either have a 1 gram bag of Miller Prospecting Paydirt or the Clyde sluice, which is the sluice as well as the cleanup table. You get your choice. You can have the 1 gram bag of Paydirt or the sluice and the cleanup table as shown in my video. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I just did a video about gutter gold. You can go watch that video and you can see it in action. I think it was about a $175 sluice that I will be shipping to. I think it's $140 plus shipping. So you get your choice. You can either have the sluice or the 1 gram bag of Paydirt. If you're international, that means you can only choose the Paydirt because I can't afford to ship that sluice to you. It'd be a couple $1,000 probably. But all right, let's do spin the wheel. I'll show everyone's name. Big Texas, how's it going, brother? Thank you for being here. All right, so before I forget, spin the wheel, shuffle. Everyone's name is on here. Anyone. If you were a $5, $10, $50, $79, or $25 member, you are on here. Everyone is on here. Even Vendetta Prospecting is on here. So we all need to root for everyone on this wheel to win. Maybe everyone's name will get pulled up. Maybe it'll be some fluke. And you can all share the sluice or a grandma bag of Paydirt. But there you go. We're going to shuffle it up. And we're going to pull one name. And then if you're in live, you can tell me which gift you want if you want. If you're not, then I will be sending you a message on Patreon and let you choose. And if they choose the Paydirt, then next month we'll offer up the sluice as well. So Eric H. So there we go. Eric H is the big winner. I don't think Eric is in the chat tonight. I'm almost positive Eric isn't here, but he might be. And if he is, he can let me know. But if not, I will message him. And I will let everyone on Patreon know if he picks the Paydirt or if he picks the sluice. But those are the prizes. Everything's given away. And then if he picks the Paydirt, then next month the sluice will be back up for auction, giveaway, whatever you want to call it. It's your choice again. So Eric H. I don't think Eric H. has ever won before. Or if he has, it's been a long, long time. It's definitely, you know it's rigged, PA. Don't tell anybody. No. But, all right, let's go. I need to make y'all look at my ugly mug full screen. Because we still have to do the live chat giveaway. And we're giving away 2 entries for the 1 gram bag that we'll be giving away next week. So next Tuesday, we're giving away the live show bag of Paydirt. So we're giving away spots 8 and 9 because 8 was last week and I didn't actually pull a name. So we'll be picking 2 names. Make sure you have like 2 or 3 minutes. Make sure you go above to where Nightbot says win 1 of 10 spots. Go leave a message on the hidden message board. You know, Eric H., you'll take the bag of Paydirt. Well, there you go, Eric H. Paydirt. See, I wrote that there right now. And again, if you're a $79 member or Eric H., your Paydirt will be going in the mail Friday. Friday afternoon, your Paydirt, everything will be getting shipped out on Friday because, like I said, I'm still waiting for the dirt to dry. And it just finished drying like an hour ago. I pulled it in right before it got dark. And now I just have to make up the Paydirt. I have all the gold in piles all over my desk waiting to be put in there. It's now rigged. I got to get it. Well, you can wait till next month. See, it's still going to be up next month. Since Eric H. took the Paydirt, this will be up for next month. And I will do it every month until we give it away, until somebody has it. Yeah, it's straight above. Go straight to the top of chat, CJ. See? It's a pinned comment. We pinned it today because it's a live show, so I'm not doing any panning, you know. Flashing up hand Paydirt. That's too much. I know, I do it, I'm not telling anyone else to do this because, don't say I told anyone to do this, but I Google Paydirt probably once a week just to see what shows up and what doesn't. And all those sites that show up when you Google Paydirt are all owned by the same person, where it says like, Yukon Paydirt, Uranus Paydirt, and Alaska Paydirt. They're all the same company. They all look the exact same. I click every one of those because Paydirt is an extremely expensive keyword to be using. So if you just search for, say, like, gold panning and it shows up, that's probably not an expensive keyword. So I always look for the keyword Paydirt because I know it's going to probably cost him 25, 30 cents. And I click every single one of his links that he has up there. I figure it costs him $2 or $3. Maybe one of these days, if enough people are clicking all those, he'll stop posting them up. Once we could get rid of all those Google ads from all these horrible companies, because 90% of the companies that are doing Google ads for Paydirt are all bad, because that's how they can afford to do it. What's up, Big Texas Prospecting? How's it going, brother? Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. Way too kind. Way too kind. Rocky Mountain Prospect. Yeah, I really like it. You know, I figured I need to start giving away. I have sluices and sluices everywhere, and I don't use them. You know, this will just sit somewhere and gather dust, and it's a really cool sluice. I talked to Clyde, and you can tell this man really loves building these things. So I got a new nano sluice in today because he finally fixed. He had some errors with it. Finally fix that. I'll do a giveaway for that. And probably what I'll start doing is just add more and more prizes for the grand prize, and then you can pick and choose. So it'll kind of be like, you know, like one of those little things where you hand in tickets. You get a ticket and you can either pick the pencil, the bag of Paydirt, the sluice, or the nano sluice, or this sluice, or that sluice, until I give everything away. So I have a maximum per IP address. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping he's not that smart. And even if he is, it still costs him, you know, if it costs him 30 cents every single time I Google something once a week. And if, you know, I can convince all 9,000 of my subscribers or 10,000 of my subscribers to go on there and click one time in 1 week, you know, that would cost him $3,000. $3,000, he would all of a sudden get a bill from YouTube Analytics, and they would say, you owe us AdSense, and they'd say, you owe us $3,000. So, and then maybe he'd stop paying Paydirt. No. Miller prospecting for president. Maybe one day, maybe one day. I'm not old enough. You know, the way it's going, I have to wait till I'm about 90 before I can run for president. So I still got a good 30, 35 years. I mean, it's just crazy how old the presidents are getting now. It's just, Paydirt is 26 cents. Yeah, that's expensive. That's an expensive keyword. You know, I mean, I know there's much higher priced keywords, but that's a pretty penny, you know? If even 100 people once a week went and, you know, hit that 26 cents, it starts adding up, not to mention all the other people that are just really clicking those links. So, Meaty, how's it going? Thank you for joining us. 83 Sky Warrior, thank you for being here. Richard B, thank you for retracting your message. I don't know what it said, but kind of been good if you retracted it. So again, make sure everyone, you go up to the link above. It's pinned comment above. Go leave a comment over there. I'm going to go make sure all the comments are going through, and we still got to give away, pick 2 names for the live show giveaway, which we'll be doing next week. These are for slots number 8 and 9, and next week we will pick name number 10 and give away the 1 gram bag of Paydirt for that week. So next Tuesday, giving away a 1 gram bag of Paydirt. So let's go. Let me go make sure everybody's comments are going through. Because when I set this up, I set it up wrong, and I know, but yep, everyone's is going through. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Yeah, he's got so many stores. I doubt he will. Well, there's a saying, you know, the more money it costs him, eventually, I'm sure, you know, I'm hoping one day he'll close. I don't think he will. So, like you said, it costs, you know, $10 to make a new name, and he puts it on the same host. So it's always the same host, you know. So it only costs him $10 to open up a new site and, you know, trick people, you know. I mean, I will say his Paydirt isn't the absolute worst. I mean, originally when he first opened, he's, you know, one, I just don't like the guy. You know, he still gives you a 25, 30% ROI, which is maybe marginally better than Golden Paydirt. But this is a guy anyone who doesn't know, the guy, if you search Paydirt on Google, when you go to my website, all these sites to avoid at the very bottom, all those sites are all pretty much owned by the same person. This is a guy who several years ago made the clone site for Lynch Mining, Eureka Joe's, Felix Paydirt, Klondike Clinkers. where they were all one letter off, where it was Lynch Mining's, and then he put ads on Google, and he made the sites look exactly like Lynch Mining, and was stealing all their traffic, telling people, "Oh yeah, this is Lynch Mining," and then people were getting Paydirt, thinking, "Oh okay, this is Lynch Mining Paydirt," and they were getting these 10% ROIs. So that's really why I dislike the guy. You know, I typically wouldn't go out of my way to badmouth the company. Golden Paydirt isn't on the list. He might be on the list of sites to avoid, but I just really dislike the guy because this is a guy who, you know, tried originally just to scam everyone until the FBI was involved, and then he kind of shut that down and just started this new stuff. So. Yeah, I mean, they're all bad Paydirts. Hey, counterfeit Lynch. This was before Lynch was not having shipping issues. This was before Lynch had shipping issues. This was years and years ago. Greenwood, how we doing? Thank you for joining the show. Carson Prospecting, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, you're doing well, brother. So, all right, we're going to go pull the two names. Everyone has like 30 seconds to go. If you haven't yet, Nightbot has a pinned comment. Go leave a comment there. So you get one of two chances. We're pulling two names towards the 1 gram bag of Paydirt we're going to be giving away next week. These are total of 10 names. These are going to be spots number 8 and 9. So. What's bad is today he's better than Lynch. No, I wouldn't say that. I don't think he's better than anybody. He's a crook. You know, just a different scam, a different day. Eventually, he will get tired of doing the Paydirt scam, and he will go on to a different scam, and he will do something else scammy. You know. Anyway, he spends a lot of time. You got to think this time. It takes a lot of time to do what he does, to do all these things, and just to, you know, he could make a legitimate Paydirt. And he would probably make money. So he obviously knows his way around a computer and the internet and keywords and things like that. And he could, you know, he could make good money selling a decent Paydirt that had a 70% ROI. But, you know. Yep. And you can, yep, just, you'll see them. Yeah. I plan on shooting some more videos later next year about all the giveaways and things like that. I'm not a fan of them. So, all right, let me shrink down my ugly mug again, and we're going to give away some Paydirt. We're going to give away 2 spots towards the Paydirt we're giving away next week. But, all right, shrink down ugly mug, which I have to do. All right, there we go. Oh, and here we're going to move me. There we go. Other side. But see, these are all the sites, sellers to avoid. These are all his sites that I have. And he's probably got a dozen more I don't know about. I do search all the time. I have 2 ways I can search to see what sites he owns. And I only do it once every few months. But, you know, as you can see, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 30 sites he owns. So he probably has a dozen more. Top 10. Sadly, I might have to update this. I'm going to wait until the first of the year, or at least till the new championship is drawn, to rename this, because it will be sad if I have to remove Vendetta Prospecting off this list. I guess I will go down to 10 again, since I have 11 on there for my top 10. Maybe that was a bad forewarning I did, where I made it top 11 and one of them closed. So, all right. YouTube random comment picker, pulling 2 names. And again, you must be here in chat. If I pull your name, you must post something in the live chat so I can write down your name. Otherwise, you lose your spot, and next week we'll give it away to somebody else. So make sure you're here. Make sure you're ready to pull your name when I call it. So let's pull name number 1. Anything goes, but no replies. There we go. Pick a winner. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. The one and only. So the one and only, congratulations. You got spot number 8. All right. Booyah. Let's do one more. Pick one more. Let me check chat real quick. Bacchus 573. Vendetta prospecting has closed down to focus on being a family, being a better husband, better father for his kids, and just spend more time with his kids. So, Culver prospecting, you never know. You never know. I still, and I apologize, Culver, I still haven't sent you the email about your website. I've been kind of busy with something on the side, but if you send me a message on Patreon to remind me, like a small little kick in the rear, tell me get on it, I will do it this weekend, because I did go over it all and I have all the notes in my head. I just haven't had time to email them to you. So a little kick in the reminder. So all right, poll name number 2. Alan Curie. All right, there you go. So Alan Curie, you got a spot on there. Good luck, family across the pond. So you might be shipping this one. And Alan, if you win, it's a 4-ounce bag of Paydirt. So, because you know those international charges. So Alan Curie and the one and only have to post in live chat for the end of the show. And that means ugly mug time in full skies. There we go. I've still got to work on those transactions. I never remembered to make the one-click transitions until I'm actually sitting down here. So, Now, there you go. The one and only confirmed. All right, I see his. And we're just waiting for Alan. Alan. And there you go. Alan's got spot number 9. So congratulations. So again, this will be next week. Next Tuesday, during the live show, we'll be pulling one last name. There'll be 10 names in total. And one of those 10, you'll have a 1 in 10 chance of winning a 1-gram bag of Paydirt. So that's not too bad for just watching my ugly mug every once in a while. So I know, I saw you one and only. Thank you very much. So, but again, so I will be shipping out the Paydirt, the nuggets and everything on Friday. If you're a winner, I might throw in some headlamps to one of them. I'll have to see, because Clinton Cole told me to give away a headlamp and I've been forgetting. So we'll be giving away a headlamp. Wheeze and Geezer, thank you for being here. Very, very late, but thank you for being here, brother. I appreciate it. And thank you for being a mod. Home Zoo and Prospecting, I didn't say hi to you. How? Thank you for joining me tonight. This is going to be an incredibly short show. We're going to be leaving in 4 or 5 minutes, but started late. We're going to leave early so I can go and start making some bags of Paydirt to ship out. So, but yeah, so we're going to Saturday, I do have a new Paydirt review coming up. I already kind of let the cat out of the bag on who it is, but I will be having a new Paydirt review out Saturday, and then next Tuesday, we'll be going through a can of that Paydirt as well next Tuesday. So we'll have to see. I've heard some good things about this Paydirt seller, so we'll have to see if they're, I actually got recommended to him. So we'll have to see if it's a good Paydirt or not. I'm hoping so. We always need more and more good sellers, especially since some of them are closed. Yeah, we'll have to be doing some. So again, Saturday I will have a premiere coming out Saturday, and then next Tuesday we will be back. We'll be panning out some Paydirt, and we'll be giving away a 1-gram bag of Paydirt for the Tuesday tailings. And then after that, we'll start a new one. And I might change something up. I don't know. Maybe I'll give away a bigger bag of Paydirt or something, or maybe silver. Who knows? But it will be a bag of Paydirt. It might just have some extras in it, too. I've got some other little goodies I need to start giving away. And the code didn't work. There you go. You see, it's your website. It's your website, John. Fly-by-night Paydirt. Yeah. But all right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. I hope everyone has a great week, and I will hopefully see you all Saturday. And if not, better show up next Tuesday because we're going to be giving away a 1 gram bag of Paydirt because we didn't give away enough stuff tonight. If you are a $79 member or you won the Patreon Gaw tonight, those will all be going out Friday. I will send everyone on Patreon your tracking number so you can track them. I think Eric H. has already said he wants a Paydirt, so next Patreon show, we'll be giving away Sluice and Sluice 2 or a 1 gram bag of Paydirt, all kinds of stuff. You should review another Miner's Motherload. Didn't I just review them? I just reviewed them not too long ago, didn't I? I don't remember. I don't even remember the thing. Oh, here, I'm going to write it down. I will double check that. You'll have to tell me, Nathan, was it a good review? Thank you, JP. Thank you very much, brother. Miner's Motherload. I don't even remember. I mean, I know the name is very familiar. I know the name, but I just can't remember the review. So maybe it wasn't bad. Maybe it was good. Here, I'm going to look it up real quick. I can look on my own channel. I did one for Motherload Mining, but not Miner's Motherload. I don't know, Nathan. You'll have to send me a message on Patreon. Link me to it. Remind me on Patreon and I'll let you know. Maybe I will do another one if it's something different than what I think. All right, 8-3 Sky Warrior. Don't work too hard, brother. You know, leave some work for some other people, too. Right. All right, Nathan, get in contact with me on Patreon, and I'll look at that. Maybe I do need to review them again. I always need to review everybody again. But I'm going to get out of here. Saturday, I do have a new premiere, a new Paydirt coming up, a new review. A review somebody I've never reviewed before. And then next Tuesday, we will be doing a live show and panning out another one, a live review, because I've got one that from a secret shopper that I can review then, too. Well, I appreciate that, Culver. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Next week, it'll be back to the panning. So I know everyone enjoys the panning more than just looking at my ugly mug for a straight hour. So next week, we'll be back to the panning. But I'm out of here. I hope everyone has a great week. Hopefully, I'll see you Saturday. And if not, Tuesday. And we'll be doing some panning and giving away some Paydirt.